Hi, and welcome to your 10-minute mobility snack. Today we're going to focus on moving the spine and doing some specific strengthening exercises for the core as well. We're going to get things started today with some cat-cows. Let's begin by getting onto our hands and knees. Hands should be just about underneath the shoulders, knees just about underneath the hips. Let's start off in cat position right here. So push through the palms, tuck your chin under, tuck your tailbone under. I want you to move segmentally here, meaning that we're going to be moving one section of our spine at a time. We're going to start by slowly tilting our pelvis forward, lifting our tailbone to the ceiling, letting your stomach drop to the floor, arch your lower back. From there, we're going to start to lift our chest, arching that middle back, and slowly lifting the chin and the head going into full extension, looking up towards the ceiling. We're going to reverse the motion by drawing the chin until the collarbone. We're going to drop the crown of the head to the floor, push our palms into the ground and drive that chest away from the floor. Vacuum the belly button up into the spine and then tuck the tailbone underneath the pelvis. Holding this position, we're going to reverse slowly, tilt that pelvis forward, lift the tailbone to the sky, stomach dropping to the floor. From there, lift your chest to the mirror in front of you or wall in front of you. Slowly lift the chin and look up to the ceiling for full cow position here. Slowly reverse it by drawing your chin into your collarbone. Drop the crown of your head to the floor. Push your upper back to the ceiling, hollow out that chest. Vacuum that belly button up into the spine and tuck that tailbone under. One more time through, slowly tilt your pelvis forward, arch that lower back. Lift the chest and the sternum to the mirror in front of you. And lift the chin and look straight up towards the ceiling. Draw your chin into the collarbone. Drop the crown of your head to the floor. Hollow out your chest, push your palms down into the ground. Draw your belly button into your spine and tuck your tailbone under. And relax there. Next, we're going to move into our cervical CARs. So we're going to be in a tall kneeling position here. I want you to make fists with your hands and solidify your body in place. Drop your chin to your collarbone. Drag your chin across your right collarbone. Begin to look over your right shoulder. Pour the water out your right ear. Lift your chin to the ceiling and draw your chin across the ceiling over towards that left shoulder. Look over the left shoulder. Drop the chin down to the collarbone. Slowly drag your chin across the collarbone. And let's go for another lap here. Slowly look over the shoulder. Tilt that head back. Lift the chin up towards the ceiling. Draw your chin across the ceiling to the opposite shoulder and look across that shoulder, down to the collarbone and back to center. Slowly come back upright. We're going to do the same thing in the opposite direction. Drop your chin down to the collarbone. Drag your chin across your left collarbone and begin to look over your left shoulder. Pour the water out that left ear. Lift the chin to the ceiling. Draw it across over towards that right shoulder. Begin to look over the right shoulder. Drop your chin down to your collarbone and drag your chin across your collarbone to center. And one more lap here. Over towards that left shoulder. Look over the left shoulder. Tilt the head back and lift the chin to the ceiling. Draw your chin across the ceiling over towards the right shoulder. Look over the right shoulder. Drop your chin down to the collarbone and drag your chin across the collarbone to center. Slowly come back up. Beautiful. Next, we're going to work into our torso CARs. So we're going to stay in this tall kneeling position, but I want you to think about squeezing your heels together back behind you so you can increase the radiation and solidify the lower body. We're going to focus on moving from above the pelvis to below the shoulders. Keep that head in position here. If you recall, hold that grapefruit underneath the chin. Don't let it go. Hands across the chest, slowly round the shoulders forward. Rotate the shoulders to the left. Side bend the left shoulder down towards the left hip. Open up the chest to the ceiling and pull your right shoulder back. Dip your right shoulder down towards the side. Bring the opposite shoulder across the body and rotate to center. And continue to rotate. Let's go into our second lap. Turn the shoulders away from the hips. Side bend that left shoulder down towards that left hip. Open up the chest and pull that right shoulder back. Dip that right shoulder down. Bring that left shoulder across. And slowly rotate back to center and come upright. We're going to switch directions. Round those shoulders and that spine, bring them in front of the body. rotate to the right, side bend that right shoulder down towards the right hip, open up the chest and pull that left shoulder back, side bend that left shoulder down towards the left hip, bring that right shoulder across, and rotate back to center. One more lap, rotate continuously to the left, side bend, swing to the right, side bend that right shoulder down, open up the chest and bring that left shoulder back, side bend the left shoulder down towards the left hip, bring that right shoulder across, and slowly rotate back to center. Very nice, awesome. Got our spine moving there. Now we're gonna do some core strengthening exercises. We're gonna move into dead bugs. We're gonna be doing a dead bug brace with our hands on our knees while holding in position. So we're gonna get set up here, legs up at about 90 degrees, and as you may recall, the dead bugs, that's all about pushing that lower back down into the mat, all right? Keeping that steady pressure there so our deep core stays engaged and we don't lose this tension down into the ground. Always keep that in mind and let that be the guide for how challenging you make this dead bug variation. If you hold that right here just like this, and that's tough for you, then just hang out there, all right? If you're ready to take it up a notch, go ahead and set that position right there for your core. Take your right hand on top of the left thigh right here. Reach with the opposite arm, and I want you to create a brace right here. So we really start to feel this tension ramp up. Inhale, slowly reach with the arm overhead, leg out in front of the body. Exhale, pull it in. We're gonna do 10 repetitions here. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, pull in, that's 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Reach, reach, reach. Bring it back in, 6. Reach. 7. Inhale. Exhale, 8. Inhale. Exhale, 9. Inhale. Exhale, 10. Beautiful. All right, let's switch to the opposite side. Left hand on the right thigh. Go ahead and set that brace and let's begin. Reach. Bring it back in. Good. 1. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Inhale. Exhale. 4. 5. There we go. Reach as far as you can. Bring it back in. 6. 4 more. Inhale on that way out. Exhale. Bring it back in. Inhale. Exhale. 8. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 9. Inhale. Exhale. And 10. Very nice. All right. We should feel some good activation through that midsection, specifically those low abs. The next strengthening exercise we're going to do are Cobras. We're going to turn over onto our stomach like I'm set up right here. You're going to go ahead and place your forehead down into the ground, arms down by the sides of your hips. We're going to start off by tucking through that pelvis, setting the core in position, pushing the feet and the thighs down into the ground here. Arms by the side. Before we lift up our chest here, we want to lift our hands up just slightly, and then from there, lift our head and our sternum up off the floor. And slowly come back down. That's 1. Let's try again. Lift the chest and the head up and down. 2. Lift up. Down. 3. Inhale and the lift up. Exhale down. 4. Inhale. Exhale. 5. Inhale. Exhale. 6. Inhale. Exhale. 7. We're going for 20 here. Inhale. Exhale. 8. Inhale. Exhale. 9. Inhale. Exhale. 10. 10 more. Let's lift up. Drop down. Lift up. Drop down. Lift up. Drop down. Remember, keep that pelvis and that core engaged. Lift up. Down. Let's go 5 more. Lift up. And down. Lift up. And down. 3 more. Lift up. And down. Lift up. And down. Last 1. Lift up. And down. Good. Very nice. Getting that middle upper back there going so we can feel what it's like to lift that chest and have good posture, or have strong posture. We're gonna finish things off by uploading that strength and that movement through some cat cows. We're gonna do 3 repetitions to finish off today. So come back down to hands and knees. We're gonna go into cow position to begin today. All right, eyes looking up towards the ceiling, tailbone lifted. We're gonna start by tucking that tailbone under, pushing that lower back to the ceiling. Push to the palms, upper back to the ceiling, and tuck the chin under. We're gonna reverse it by lifting the chin as high as we can. Begin to lift the chest, the middle back, and slowly lift the tailbone up towards the ceiling. Full cow position here. 2 more repetitions. Tuck that tailbone under, push the lower back to the ceiling, drive through the palms, hollow out the chest, push the upper back to the ceiling, and tuck the chin under. Drop the crown of the head to the floor. Reverse the motion by lifting the chin, looking up as high as we can, lifting the chest, arching through that middle back. And then from there, tilting that pelvis forward, lifting the tailbone to the ceiling. 1 more repetition, tuck through that tailbone, draw that belly button in, push through the palms, upper back to the ceiling, tuck through the chin, crown of the head to the floor. Then we're going to slowly reverse. Lift the chin, look up as high as you can, lift the sternum to the wall in front of you. Begin to arch that lower back, lift your tailbone up to the sky, and relax there. Awesome, you guys. Well, that is your 10-minute mobility snack for your spine. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Take care.